Hello everyone! I am Alice of KHR Arts and Cloud Orchid Publishing, and today we are going to talk about how my works will always be human-made. No AI. Let's get into it. So this should not come as a surprise to anyone here on the channel or anyone that has been around me in general. I hate AI. Like, all caps, underlined, bold. Hate it. Yeah. We won't get into that part of it because I have 1,001 rants that I've already made on and my feelings about AI and also the facts about why it's bad. Pick up any article at this point, honestly. There's just 1,001 reasons why it's terrible. My biggest problem with it is that it is an ecological disaster. It is the reason why so many people have lost their jobs. And honestly, I'm just so tired of all the ridiculous excuses that all of these scammers and just absolute lazy people are using as an excuse instead of picking up a pencil. I digress. This is an absolute promise to y'all that all of my works have always been human-made and always will be human-made going forward in the future. I have never played with AI. Not even, just, LOL, whatever. Like, no. And the reason for it is that it's like, I don't want those machines to have access to my stuff. And unfortunately, they kind of do, and that, once I put it out in the world, once I post it online, everyone and everything has access to it, which is a whole other thing. But I have not willingly fed my works into the machine, nor will I. So everything that I have ever published, 100% me. Did it all. Did it all myself. All the writing. All the editing, all the everything. Same thing with my art. All me. I did it. I did all the drawing, I did all the shading, I did all the finishing, I did all of the everything myself. And a big part of that is that it's just taken decades of work to get to this level. I have taken classes on writing, I have taken classes on art. I've also just dedicated tens of thousands of hours on just doing it, just sitting down and writing, just sitting down and drawing, just sitting down and painting. The bulk of my art these days is digital. However, it's still hand-drawn. What that means is I have a Wacom tablet where I literally have a stylus and I am sitting there and drawing and coloring and all that by hand. I'm just doing it on a computer screen rather than on a piece of paper. The medium is the only difference. I'm not using the computer to really do anything fancy. The fanciest I get is if I want something to be perfectly symmetrical, I will draw one half of it and then I will copy it and flip it so it'll be perfectly symmetrical. That's about as fancy as we get. Woo! Real fancy over here. But everything is made by me. Everything is imagined by me. Everything is made by me. Everything is finished by me. I feel like that is a promise I need to vocalize it, especially in this current environment, because there have already been so many creators out there who have tried to pull the wool over people's eyes, and that's not cool. First and foremost, if you're a person who uses AI for creative endeavors, you should 1,000% disclose that. You should give people the knowledge so that they can make an informed decision. While it is true, yes, there are plenty of people who won't care or at least will give you a try to see if they like your stuff or not. A lot of people do not like AI, and it is so detrimental to pretend like you did it yourself and then people find out after the fact that you actually used AI. They feel betrayed and they will just drop you hard. You will get canceled hard. Just be upfront about it. Just be upfront about it. If you do feel like, well, nobody will buy my thing if they know it's made with AI, that should tell you something, shouldn't it? Shouldn't it? Maybe you just shouldn't. Maybe you just shouldn't do that. Just a thought. But this is my promise to y'all. I wrote all my books. I drew all my art. Me. I did it. And I always find it hilarious when there are people who will comment on my stuff and say, this is creepy AI. And I'm just like, oh, really? My book that I published back in 2018 was made with AI. Amazing. I'm a time traveler, y'all. Wow. Okay. No. Honestly, like, morality and I'm such a good person aside, the biggest reason why I won't use AI for any of my creations is the joy of the creation itself. And that's really the mark of a real creative, is that it's like, I don't want a machine taking the creative process away from me. That's my job. That's the entire fun part of the process, is the doing. I want to hold that book, or I want to hold that picture in my hand and be like, yeah, I did that. I did that. That satisfaction I get is everything. So I can promise you all that all of my works will always be made by me. That is a promise. You can get your sleuthing glass out and accuse me because I use M dashes or whatever the new, the new transvestigation now is AI investigation nonsense, which that's a whole thing. But yes, I use M dashes. And yes, I will. You can pry the sparkle emoji out of my cold dead hands. I love the sparkle emoji, and I will use it for the sake of sparkle. And that is all it means, is sparkle and magic. So there, my emoji. You can't have it. But yeah, I can guarantee you that all of my books will be written by me. All of my art will be drawn by me. It's all me, y'all. I am not going to feed it through the slot machine. It's not happening. So if you want to support a creator that you can feel confident has never put an AI prompt, hasn't run their stuff through AI to do whatever it is that people think that AI does when they feed a manuscript into it, I'm not going to absolutely bastardize my art with running it through AI, or God forbid, just typing in bleep bloop blop prompts to make a picture for me and it look like an absolute abomination. I'm never going to do any of that. Part of it is also me being Captain Control Freak, that it's I will white knuckle, hands on the steering wheel, try and take control of my projects away from me. I dare you. I need that creative control. I need to feel in control of my own works, and the only way I can do that is if I do them myself. So I am a proud human creator. All of my works are human made, and they will stay that way. If you are also a human-made creator, that all of your works are human-made and you are also against AI, please leave your details in the comments below so that other people can build a database of artists and authors and creators that they can trust. I feel like knowledge is power, and being able to support people that are actually putting in the work and actually out there creating things is, an important resource to have. So please leave your details in the comments below. If you want to recommend people that you can vet for sure are human made, please leave those in the comments below. I would love to have a list of people that I can check out. So I want to thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please be sure to give it a like, and if you're new, subscribe. Alright y'all, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.